All right, you got them all hooked up?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to finish this meeting with Erin about what you guys just discovered.
Let's let Erin summarize what's the tragedy she's having with an apple.
Well, so I was trying to run a mail merge, and it was for a little over 8,000 units, and it took me over 24 hours of it just running in the background.
How long did yours take?
Very, very difficult to run a mail merge successfully from start to finish on an Apple product. They're just not set up for data analysis. They're set up for browsing. So on a real desktop, like where we produce video and stuff, it should take doesn't take, maybe 20 minutes max.
Yeah, Erin's getting a new computer.
Yeah. Hello, Amazon.
I'm all good, thank you guys.
Do I have any announcements for the shows?
No, you will next week for promos, but you're good today.
Okay, cool. All right.
Easy.
Yeah, that's good.
We're looking forward to a whole day of recording today.
Yeah, we're
House
doing
Academy and Land Academy and some other stuff.
It's gonna be busy. You look good in your new.
Thank you.
Good.
Thanks, Erin.
All right, catch you later.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
What do you want here, Joe?
I'm gonna do one of those.
Just
I know what
one.
I was watching right now, you guys. It's kind of funny. When Erin called in.
I think that really mattered, and how dare
So,
I buy land in Michigan.
Our member, they're both our members.
And I didn't buy a single property. I had some that were accepted that were just awful.
And Luke did a nice little shout out to Land Academy on here already.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good.
But it just didn't work. So
That's kind of funny. Land Academy 5 shows?
Yes.
Okay. Any kind of a week flow that you want? Which are 5 topics?
When I look for topics and no one's around, I go to land investors.
I want to see what they're talking about.
Yeah. See what's hot.
Okay. Check it.
This is a good first mailer. This person's name's Sean. And it says, my first mailer went out on July 15th. I started receiving calls today, 10 days later. I have a Vumber number, which is a brand name to get a number, that I'm forwarding to Pat Live, so all my calls get automatically recorded.
Good.
Based on the seller, I didn't even know about this company, which is great. They're figuring stuff out on their own. Based on the seller responses, it's safe to say it didn't get overpriced. And then there's a bunch of comments down here about, yeah, I just sent mine out too. So,
Look at that.
how about what to expect in your first mailer?
Okay.
You might want to address this general liability thing. What they're saying is, several months ago, we said, hey, we're going to look into a general liability program for all members. Mm-hmm. And I think we dropped it.
I couldn't, you know what, I almost think I couldn't even get someone that would agree to it. This happens a lot in our world. People don't really understand. What do you mean it's you and hundreds of people? No, it is me and hundreds of people I'm trying to protect or help or supply.
That's the next topic.
Okay.
No one understands land. That's the title.
Okay.
Because that's the truth. Vendors don't understand it. Real estate investors don't really understand it. We need a good fun topic that you might even, for the Monday show, do a fun, just something really fun.
Okay.
So I'll reorder them so you can just...
Exactly, I'm thinking. What I did on my summer vacation. From land? No.
Did you do any deals?
While we're away? Of course we did. Is that what you're saying?
How about the deals we did on vacation or something?
Okay. Did we do a show about that? I'm trying to think that while we were away.
We did.
Yeah, okay.
How to do deals. So
Okay, let's come to another one. I happen to love these silly little frittatas. But then I doctor them up. I maybe add cheese, maybe add avocado, and make them custom my own. And they're just fast and easy. So I'm gonna keep this up a little bit. By the way, here's apparently what Steven is having for breakfast. So he's on a veggie kick right now. So there's gonna be vegetables for breakfast.
there's a topic in here called valuing wetlands, which I think would be super helpful if we did a show on it, or at least just a question on it about what wetlands are and why. There's so many questions about it, like forever. Mm-hmm. Listen to this. This needs to go on the show.
Okay.
This is not a member, but it's a real question from a guy named Reed in Land Investors, a real user. And he said the bottom line is that I make great money, but I can't afford to buy any real estate in the city where I live. I'm stuck in the rental trap, and it feels just like that, a trap. I started looking into what buying land could do for me, and I found Land Academy, looking to start in on it, this buying selling as soon as possible.
That's great.
This is the kind of customer that Jill and I have spent since 2015 trying to attract someone who does well on their own already, who's frustrated with flipping houses or whatever, and wants to do something about it. So,
yeah.
In fact, the group that we have now is packed full of already successful people that are adding. This really makes me feel like what we're doing is valuable. This is a good question.
I like that one.
Yeah. Here's what Kevin says. He says, I want a whole year. Kevin is our moderator on the site. I want a whole year answering my own phone. You can do it, but you have to be available. And people don't like to leave voicemail. They want to talk in person. Man, I couldn't have said this better myself.
Yeah.
The decision I made to get into this business was getting an answering service. I don't answer any calls. Oh, this is the decision.
He says the best decision.
This current decision now,
Yeah.
after spending a year of answering his own phone, now he's got somebody else doing it.
Yeah.
They all go to an answering service, and then I call back the ones I need to speak with. It's a huge time saver. That's exactly what I would think, but I do think it's important to.
What about, let's just call it the show, the best decision one can make? Because he said that's the best decision he's made, which is true. That will eat up so much of your time. He does exactly what we say. Let Pat Live do it, screen the calls, and you call those back.
I'm not on the sell side like you guys are, but there's some buy side decisions that I've made that are equally time saving.
Okay.
Yeah, here's one. Actually, this could be a whole show. Do you have a preference between mailing tax delinquent lists or normal mailing lists? Do you get a better response percentage? And then he goes on to ask a few more questions. So I have actually a lot to say on this, and I'll wait for the podcast. Some people run their whole business on back tax property. And the further that we get into it, and the more success we have with regular mailers, the more I see an offshoot company just doing back tax property. This is a big topic for us. It's a big topic for everybody in this group because we all have real positive back tax experiences and some negative experiences, and it's a lot of work. That's the truth. That's what I'll talk about on the show.
You know what's funny? I did something like that in our newsletter, so I'm thinking about doing it. Some of our members are putting an account of their, I had one "you're a loser" email. I had 7 or 8 "take me off your list" calls. I had 3 counter offers that were way too high. I had a yes. This is like the first wave that just went out. So 2 accepted.
2 acceptable counter offers and 1 negotiated sale. He's doing great.
Yeah, that's really good.
This is Kyle.
Don't talk about anything about negotiating, which we don't do.
How about negotiation? Don't do it.
Everybody wants to. They want to, you know what it is? The phones start ringing, they're trying to hold on to every deal.
Yeah.
Instead of wait 5 minutes, review them all at the same time, and then you're gonna realize it's easy.
Stephen loves mustard.
I can see the mustard.
Getting away from me.
I'm afraid there's gonna be a mustard flying event, so
Wouldn't that be great?
I don't want mustard
Try that
on
on
me.
camera.
Yeah. When to negotiate with land sellers? Never.
Perfect.
Okay. Which is good, because then if any extras, I can use them next week too. Anything else that jumps out at you?
We can end it there, Joe, if you want.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
All right, so we got our stuff. You want to finish eating? I'll go get everything ready. Tell me what time you want me down there and in my seat. It's 10:20.
11.
11. Okay.
And I'll pound it all out.
So that Steven's gonna go down, pick his favorites, input them in the spreadsheet, put the scripts together, add the questions in, and then I'll be there with you and do my notes, and then we'll go.
I am getting the studio ready to record 5 podcast episodes for Land Academy, and then a little bit later, a single episode for House Academy, which we're doing weekly right now anyway. This is the studio that we actually built. I built it personally with my friend and now our transaction coordinator, Ken Bond, to really contain the sound. We're having some real big sound issues, and to take advantage of this backdrop. And we're still kind of tweaking the lighting and stuff, but for the most part, it's really, really worked out well. We're getting a really positive response in the actual numbers for these shows. And I can't attribute it to anything except this new background, because we're not really doing much content difference. I just think it makes us a little bit more unique. One of the most popular questions I get is, how do you keep up with this crazy podcast schedule that you have? So we've been doing this for 3 years, and I'm, with the exception of post-production work, which Daniel does here, I pretty much run the whole thing. Go ahead and take your notes like you usually do.
Well, I want to make sure that that's what the direction is.
Even if you don't think it's what the topic is, it's okay.
Okay. We recorded a promo from here yesterday for the upcoming live event, and right behind us were a group of about 10 guys doing like beer pong on the beach, and it was the funniest thing. They were dancing, and I'm like, I can't believe they were, like obviously playing what they're playing on the beach, but it was so funny. So what we figured out what they do is they have this big board. How long have they been doing this? I don't know how long they've been on.
As long as we've been here.
So they bury it in the sand instead of carrying the board back and forth. They set it up, they flip over the trash cans, they set up their board, and then when they were done for the day, they buried it in the sand. And it's so flippin' funny.
Well, let's just do it.
Okay.
And we'll go audio. 3, 2. Steve and Jill here.
Hi.
Welcome to the Land Academy Show, entertaining land investment talk. I'm Stephen Jack Butella.
And I'm Jill DeWitt, broadcasting from sunny Southern California. Wherever you're watching, wherever you're listening, please subscribe and rate us there. We are Steve and Jill.
Information
and inspiration.
It's a undervalued property. Audio out.
Yay! All right, so I just did 5 quick wardrobe changes. Well, just my blouse, really. And we just got 5 shows done, and it's actually surprisingly getting cooler right now. I'm gonna go put some pants on. We still have one more. We're gonna do House Academy later today, and then we have my regular work day, and it's a little after 1 right now. I'm gonna grab a bike. So I think we have a meeting at 1:30.
We do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna produce this and get it all ready for Daniel.
To take it. So yeah, you do your little magic now. Send it to Daniel. Upload it to Daniel. Daniel does all his fanciness and gets it posted.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm going to it.
Awesome. Thanks.